So now you in court with a lawsuit and getting caught in lies. Interesting. We gotta talk.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Megan was just caught in a lie during her court day with Milagro Grams, and I think they need to take her off the stand because this is bad. Now, remember in my previous video, I had brought up how Megan's Rock Nation rep testified in court and said that Megan pulled out from her Call of Duty deal and her getting a skin because she had PTSD. But the fans did some digging, and a tweet from 2021 came up that said, "We need a hot girl skin ASAP." Little did we know, though, this would make everything go south, because then Milagro's lawyers asked her if she ever had heard of Call of Duty, ever reached out to them to work, or if she even knew what a skin was in the first place. And so they then pulled up the tweet from Megan in 2021 saying, "We need a hot girl skin." And Megan said that she didn't tweet that and she doesn't know who did. And Megan Thee Stallion was pew-pewed in 2020. So this was in 2021. Wouldn't the PTSD that you said that you had still be here? Why would you ask for a skin? Now, Megan, your fans and many other people seen this tweet before you deleted it. It was literally circulating across the timeline all yesterday. Meaning Megan Thee Stallion just sat in the court and lied. Because I don't know how that kind of tweet would have just came from her page miraculously. Someone's just DMing big brands like Call of Duty on your page. This clearly means that Megan did know what Call of Duty was, because she said that she didn't want to be in the game because she had realized that she can be, pew-pewed in the game, and that's why she pulled out. This tweet is giving otherwise. It's giving you knew what Call of Duty was. And if you didn't know what Call of Duty was, then who got on your page and made that tweet? I don't know, y'all. Something shaky. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking.
What I think is people are full of shit. I'm gonna put the disclaimer out there. These are just my opinions that don't reflect on facts. It doesn't mean that I have all the information in front of me. I'm just a spectator giving my own 2 cents, just like the rest of you. So I have never spent an entire year of my life seeking, searching, nor covering any of this. But I am going to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to stop with this worshiping and idolizing people. You have to stop trying to live vicariously through adults that are breathing, bleeding red, just like you, Homo sapiens. She is no different than you. She just has money and privilege and opportunities. Why is it so far-fetched to believe that she conjured up everything that is happening right now? What's so difficult about that? How many times do we have to go down this road where women lie, get men falsely accused, arrested, or put behind the cell in the ground because of things that they emotionally couldn't detach from? They just felt like being troublesome. They just felt like being problematic. Why is it so far-fetched to believe that any of this is true or false? You heard it here. She lied on the stand. At this point, there's nothing else that I'm gonna believe out of you. You lied about this, so I already know you lying about something else. And you got people who they hate the fact that justice is not being properly served. It has nothing to do with liking or disliking her in general. Some folks just have a disdain towards a corrupt system and people who manipulate it. Going on with your life as if you did nothing wrong, allegedly. There's not a lot of people who are going to get behind that. So who's running your page? Who's running your page? If you don't recall posting it. And then on top of that, if you're not the one that's posting all of these text and videos, and then who's running it? Who are you giving consent to post these things? And why would it even be up there for if you have all of this trauma? This is what I think. Allegedly, you lied. You and your friend got into it over him. You admit on video and audio that you don't want your reputation ruined. You weren't shot. And then there was a huge cover up to keep you out of jail so that you can continue to make money and make your employers money. Then you fabricate these stories. You hire a therapist to help substantiate the claims that you conjured up so that when it was time for you to go to court or trial, you could say, well, here's my paper trail. Blame the fans, blame the viewers for harassment and bullying, but you still out here twerking and dancing for the presidential election campaign. You still up here doing all of this stuff with Klay Thompson and having all these little cute, beautiful moments with him in the car, him puckering up to you, apologizing with flowers and all this other shit. This is all definitely alleged, a setup. You forgot the internet lasts forever. I wouldn't be surprised if you got your team going through all of your digital footprint just to make sure there's nothing else there that conflict with your testimony. You are one of the worst type of people to have success. One of the worst. Because even knowing that you're wrong, and even though people know that you're wrong, they still gonna sit there and defend you because for whatever reason they got all this hatred in their heart towards men. They ain't got nothing to do with right or wrong. It's just the fact that that's a guy and that you're a girl. What do y'all think? Am I tripping? Am I wrong? I said allegedly. These are just my views. Yours might vary.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Kushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sign flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain if you get it.